on what this promoter business is. It's super exciting. I have a bunch of girls coming on. Let me just make sure. Okay, so feel free to ask away questions in the comments, and also share this on your page, share this on your wall, share it wherever. This is public, so anyone can join in and watch. And it's really exciting. I'm so excited to have you guys here. This is so much fun. And thank you so much for being able to join us at kind of a weird time, in the middle of the afternoon. But the reason we're going live right now is because we have this insane promoter pack sale. We have our promoters. Literally, you can get this package and start up your business as a new promoter for 20% off. So I'm going to go into all of the details of what that is, how it works with you guys towards the end of this, because I really want to get into these girls' stories because they are so inspiring, so incredible, and it's definitely going to leave you inspired, and you're going to love to hear this. So we are a team of Pruvit promoters, and we basically all started our business because we fell in love with, for one, helping people reach their goals, and then also because the product is literally cutting edge and unbelievable. And not only that, the company is just on another level. Everything this company is doing is ahead of everyone else. And what is coming for us in 2018 is literally one of the, some of the most exciting stuff that you could ever imagine. We have products coming out that are going to have a patent on them that haven't even been launched, that aren't even a part of our product line, coming in 2018. So what is happening right now with this business is literally just the beginning, and it is exploding right now. So I can't even imagine what is going to happen next year. It is so exciting. So, all right. So the way this is going to go is we have a bunch of girls on tonight who are at the beginning of their business, and they're going to give you their experience from when they started, as well as, any fears that they may have had before they began. And they're going to talk about what has happened since they launched their business with Pruvit. So I'm going to first introduce you to Brittany Henderson. Brittany is a stay-at-home military mom of one beautiful little girl, and she has another one on the way. She has been a promoter for 3 months with us. Okay, go ahead, Britt, take it away.
I'm muted. Okay, there, I'm good. Okay, hi guys. Okay, so I cannot even tell you how incredible this opportunity is. I was with Beachbody for 1.5 years, just like Ashley said. I'm a stay-at-home mom with a toddler who is very needy. I love her, but I mean, she takes up a lot of time. So I decided to stay home and coach and all that good stuff for a long time. And then I heard about this opportunity. I'm not going to lie. I do not like change. And most people know that. I freak out with change, and I was just so set in my ways, and I knew what I was doing with Beachbody, but I'm let me just give this a try. Let me just do it. I feel like it's right. I looked at the business plan. It's absolutely incredible the way that you can earn in this company. So I just went for it, and you guys, this company, all I can say is how incredible it is, because with most companies, no matter what you do, it takes 1 year pretty much, right, to get off the ground. I was making a full-time income, way more than what I did with Beachbody. And I also taught first grade for 5 years before Beachbody. I was making more than that my first 30 days. Which I was oh my God, right? And it's just gotten better and better and better. I earned a luxury car my first 10 weeks. So exciting, right? And let me tell you, yesterday, because my husband's home, for vacation and everything, and we were bored. So we're let's go to the movies. So we went to the movies, whatever, it was sold out. So we were let's go look at cars. So, because I haven't chose my car yet, right? So we had so much fun. And we were literally driving through the Range Rover lot, through the Lexus, through the Mercedes, through the Jaguar. Do you know how much fun that is? That's not something I feel I could just go and get on my own. I mean, granted, I guess I could if I was working really hard, but we're a military family. I mean, those of you that are military, we don't make the best money, you know, even though they sacrifice so much, it just doesn't happen. But so not only did I earn that with the company, it's just financial freedom. I mean, we just went on vacation for 2 weeks in Florida, and we did anything we wanted to do. We ate anywhere we wanted. We went to theme parks. We did everything we wanted to do because we have that financial freedom. And it just feels good. And the thing that I love about this company is, for us as a promoter, you're only focusing on one product, just one product, which I think makes it a lot easier too. And on top of that, everyone loves the product. You know, it's for kids, it's for adults, it's for pregnant women like me, it's for nursing. My husband has done a complete turnaround because it does so much more for you. Like, people just think, oh, it's just weight loss. It's not a weight loss product. Yes, it leads to weight loss because of the appetite suppressant and all that good stuff. But like, I have 2 customers who are off of their ADHD medication because they can focus now. I mean, that's big. They're like, I've been on it for years and years, and they're off of it. So it does so much more for you, like inside and outside. And it just feels good to have a product that we're giving to people that is changing their life. And in return, as a promoter, you know, it's changing our life because we're getting the financial freedom, but we're also like helping so many people. I don't know. It's just honestly an incredible opportunity. And I had a really, really bad like first trimester of my pregnancy. And that's right when I started the product. And it helped so much. It helped. Like, I wish I had it before I even got pregnant, so I had it the whole time. But like, you know, I just had more energy to keep up with my toddler. It really helped with like my I can't even call it morning sickness. It was like all day sickness, you know. It helped with that. It helps with cravings. So people ask all the time, like, how in the world can you be drinking it and you're pregnant? You have to remember that it's not, I'm not doing it to lose weight. I mean, if you seen my stomach right now, you'd be like, okay, I get it. So, I mean, that's not the reason I'm doing it. You know, I'm just doing it because I feel so good. So, I guess that's pretty much my story. I don't know. I'm just telling you that you will not regret if you decide to become a promoter. You know, not only is it amazing, but the entire team has your back. All of us help each other all the time. So you're never gonna, you know, be left alone or anything like that. And you guys know the new year, like, people, like, this is big. Like, if you get in right now, January, February, I mean, it is huge because people have, you know, their New Year's resolutions, blah, blah, blah. But once they start on the product, it becomes addicting because how good you feel. So, you know, it's something that they're not just going to do for a little bit. I mean, this is going to be continuous for them. So, okay, I'll talk all day. Okay. Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you, Brittany. Honestly, your story is amazing. Who else can get started in the health and wellness industry, pregnant, full-blown pregnant, and earn a car in less than 3 months and reach those levels? Like, when does that ever happen? Only because we are literally in this blue ocean, it's called. There's no competition. It's a product that is literally just like brand new, hitting the marketplace. And these ketones, this Pruvit has been around for 2 years. So they're stable enough that they've been here, and you should feel comfortable starting a business with them because they're not so new that it's unstable. Like, this is something that I researched for a very long time before I started over here, and it's exciting and it's amazing to see someone like Brittany be able to do that, because in our old company that would never happen. Someone pregnant coming in, it would be really, really hard for them to build a business, and that is just the way it is. So it's amazing to see that happen. Congratulations, Brittany, you're doing awesome. So we're going to move on to Erica, because Erica, it's her daughter's birthday today, and she is gracious enough to be here on this call with us. But Erica has been a promoter with us for 1 month, and she is literally the #1 promoter in our company right now. Like, in our team, not in the company, but in our team. And our team, we have over 212 promoters. And so Erica's literally flying through this business. So I definitely want to hear your story, Erica. I'll take you off. Okay, you're off mute. Go ahead.
Thanks. Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. Thank you so much for letting me get on and speak. I'm sorry if there's any background noise. Today is my daughter's 4th birthday. It's also my husband's birthday, and the in-laws are going to be showing up any minute. So it's a little chaotic and crazy here, but I wanted to get on and talk because I absolutely love Pruvit. I have been with the company for, like Ashley said, a month, and it has just been absolutely amazing and life-changing. And I'm also a huge, huge believer of the ketogenic diet. It has personally helped my health, my way of life so much. It has helped my husband's way of life drastically. So just to give you a little bit of background on how and why I came across this, long story short is I have always had issues with my weight. I have always been a huge eater. I grew up in an Italian family where we were shown love by food. If my grandma had meat in your pasta, she really loved you. So I have always had this hard relationship with food. And when I had 2 sons, they were little, and we were about to move to Minneapolis from South Dakota, and I was at my heaviest weight ever. And it was because we were in this huge transition. I was fighting postpartum depression and all this stuff. And I decided to join as a Beachbody coach. And I started out, it was great. I made a lot of great friends, but I was working out constantly. I also joined a gym. I also tried to become a runner, which I hated running. I was tracking absolutely everything I ate, even absolutely every sunflower seed I had in my salad. I had to track, because if I wasn't precise with calories in and calories out, I had no results, whatever. So I was a coach for about 7 years. I was a Star Diamond coach. I was with a really great team, but the last couple of years I got really burnt out. On the outside, it looked like I was really successful and doing great, but deep down, I really wasn't. A lot had changed in the company, commission and our products and just everything. And I was working my butt off, and it just wasn't working. Well, on top of that not working, 4 years ago today, I had my daughter, and I was very active through my whole pregnancy. Labor and delivery was, knock on wood, very easy. It was great. And afterwards, I was able to pick up with my exercise and lose the postpartum weight fairly quickly, up until about 6 months afterwards. 6 months afterwards, a whole hormonal shift had happened. I started suffering from anxiety really bad and panic attacks. I gained about 15 pounds in about a month and a half for no reason why, along with a lot of issues. Along with that came a lot of doctor's appointments, and I got diagnosed with PCOS, which is a hormone imbalance. Kind of like the low carb diet. Some people think that the PCOS symptoms and diagnosis is not that big of a deal. It's kind of an excuse. And then there's the whole other spectrum where people know it is a big deal, and a lot of women suffer from this. So I spent money on specialists, nutritionists. I'm talking thousands of dollars. I was put on 5 different medication, and I was not losing weight. My nutritionist said I was working out great. I was eating the right amount of food, but nothing was happening. So I finally went to a hormone specialist and did my own research. And basically with my PCOS, I was insulin resistant. Basically whatever I ate, my body just stored as fat. I wasn't burning anything. So I was like, I'm done spending money. I'm going to take control of my life and figure out how to feel good again. I was constantly taking naps. I had no energy. And if I did a workout, an hour later, I was in bed trying to fall asleep with my daughter. So long story short, I came across the ketogenic diet last March. And my husband and I tried it. We were super strict, tracked every single micro, and we started feeling better and started having results. And I'm like, this is a miracle. You're telling me all I have to do is eat meat and nuts and avocados and bacon, and this was going to work for me. It was crazy, but because of my previous company, I was not really allowed to talk about the keto diet. And I had kind of seen a little bit about Pruvit, but I knew that I was too afraid to try something. I didn't want to open my eyes. Well, along with the ketogenic diet, which I'm sure a lot of you know, you do have to be really strict with your carbs and your fat intake. And July is a big birthday month for our family, including mine. And I had hit a plateau and got out of ketosis. So it was really hard for me to get out of it. I didn't gain any weight. I know that's a lot of question of people, if you stop the keto diet, are you going to gain it all back? I did not. I still stayed the exact same number on the scale, but I could not get back into ketosis for whatever I did. So I met Natasha a while ago on social media, and she introduced me more into the Pruvit company and the ketones. And I was like, if I'm going to try anything and risk what I've been doing for 7 years, I need to research as much as I could. I watched every video. I was stalking Ashley and what they were doing. I was watching YouTube. I was looking at everything, and I knew I had to try it. So I tried a 10-day experience pack, which I'm sure a lot of you have tried, and I felt amazing. I had my energy back. I had my focus back. I was able to control my carbs again. And the beauty of it is I wasn't having to track and only have, the 20 grams of carbs a day that was allowed. I was able to have a little bit more. And if I went and celebrated someone's birthday, I was able to get right back in, which was absolutely amazing. So at the end of November, right after Thanksgiving, I decided to leave the other company to come here, just for many reasons. I absolutely love this team. Everybody has been so sweet and so supportive. And I just really love the product. I have seen people that have been able to do this and have had great results without, breaking up their schedule, for not stressing out about missing a simple workout, not tracking every single thing they eat, and they feel great. And I just loved it. So I started right after November. Like I said, the transition happened maybe within 48 hours, nothing. It was super quick. I'm going to be honest. I dove right into this. I still don't understand all the ins and outs of policies. I still don't understand, all the compensation stuff, but I want to tell you that doesn't really matter because I feel like this company is set up so easily. And what I love about this team is that everything we do is duplication. And I think that's the one thing I really want to stress to everybody that is watching, is that with my previous company and other jobs, as I was always on Pick Monkey, and I'm sure some of you understand too, and always trying to figure out how to advertise and how to promote, where the team has made everything so simple. So the GoPro bonus that I was supposed to have 2 weeks to do, I did in 6 days or less. The MVP bonus that I was supposed to do in a month, I did in under 2 weeks. And I already have a promoter that's going to get her MVP today, and she's 2 weeks into, and I have another one that's really close. And like I said, I just kind of dived right in. I don't know all the ins and outs. I know that the company works, that there's a huge opportunity. And what I love most is the product. I have neighbors that have tried everything, and they're messaging me saying, my husband knows I'm in a better mood. My jeans are fitting better. I made it through Christmas. I have my energy back. And I think that right there to me is the most important thing. And if I can share that with other moms, that right there is more success to me than any bonus. So if you guys are wondering, just dive right in, don't look back. And now is the perfect time to join.
Thank you, Erica. Oh my gosh. I mean, 7 years. A lot of us, you guys are going to hear a lot of stories from coaches, previous Beachbody coaches, because this company, it's a very similar type of purpose that we have over here. And a lot of us coming over from there, we basically kind of hit a wall over there. And there are a ton of promoters, though, that are here that didn't come from Beachbody, that are doing this as their brand new first time ever company. And they are flying, like literally flying to levels you would be like shocked that someone with no following, no experience, nothing is just taking off. And that's what's so amazing about this. Because when you have an opportunity where other people can be successful, that is when you know that you have an amazing opportunity at your fingertips. And so, Erica, thank you so much for being on. Your story is amazing, and it's no wonder you're so successful because you have a very strong why, and you're inspiring to us all. And so I know what's coming for you, and it's very exciting. So thank you. And you don't have to stay on this. You can jump off because I know you have family here. So thanks. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thanks, you guys.
Bye. So, yeah, that like just unbelievable. And wow. So I came from Beachbody as well. I was a Beachbody for 2.5 years. So I can imagine after 7 years what that's like to break that tie, because it was a difficult decision for me to say, okay, I'm going to switch gears because I had so many huge goals with that company. And then when it started going backwards, and a lot of my challengers, they all of the results that they initially got, they started gaining it back. And it was just really, really frustrating for me to see that happen to a lot of people. And I knew I needed something different. So I know that was a difficult decision for Erica to make, to come over here after that long. So, okay, we are now going to talk to Heather Marco. She has been with us for 1 month as well. And Heather is on the leaderboard, the top of our team as well. So Heather, take it away.
All right, can you hear me? Hi guys, like Ashley said, my name's Heather Marco. I have been with Pruvit for 1 month. I am a wife and a mom of 4 kiddos. You'll probably hear my 9-month-old, I stuck him in his seat with some Cheerios so that he can't get into the dog food or anything else. So hopefully he'll be good. But yeah, like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I'm also a licensed PTA, physical therapist assistant, but I left that position when my 3rd little girl was about 10 months old in order to stay home with my kiddos. Like Erica, I came from Beachbody. I was a coach for just over 3 years. That was the first network marketing company that I was with, and I really knew nothing about them prior to that. But after jumping into an opportunity like that, I knew that I loved the flexibility and freedom of schedule, so that I could put my kids first, and yeah, kind of have that freedom in that sense. So my Beachbody business was great starting out. I hit Premier the first year, and the second year was good. And my last year, like some of the other girls have mentioned, are you going to talk to? I just felt like I started going in the wrong direction. And it wasn't just me, it was most of my team. And that's what really got me, and I knew something wasn't right. And so, like I mentioned, I loved network marketing. I loved having that connection with other moms. Being a stay-at-home mom myself, you don't get out a lot and have that kind of social factor. So, gosh, my wheels were spinning for quite a few months on what I could do differently. And I started seeing Pruvit pop up here and there. And at first I totally wrote it off, and I was like, no way you can drink something and feel that good and get results. And so I totally wrote it off at first. But something kept nudging me, like, go check it out, like check it out for yourself. And so that's exactly what I did. I dove into Pruvit and I started researching it up and down. I followed Ashley, watching her YouTube videos, and I knew I had to try it, for myself. And so that's what I did. By 4 days in, I knew that this company was on to something and that this product was amazing. And so there I reached out to Ashley and I was like, I can't even finish my 10 days. Like, I feel like I have to do this, that I had to make this switch. So like I said, I have a 9-month-old baby. He is not a good sleeper. And so I was exhausted. When I started drinking ketones, like I felt like I could make it throughout my day without needing a nap in the morning and in the afternoon, which was huge for me. And so that was it. I jumped in within company, and I love it. I can't believe it's only been a month. It feels like it's been so much longer, but in 100% good way. Like, it's just a breath of fresh air. Like, I feel like I'm actually helping people again. I think this past month I've helped and reached more people than I have in those 4 weeks than I did in my entire last year with my last company. So that's insane to me. And it's not, I mean, the people they're loving it. My customers are loving it. So for me, coming from Beachbody Fitness was a huge part of my life and kind of what I want for others too. And so I basically run, I'll grab them. sorry, we're good. I basically run one group and we incorporate fitness in there. So, instead of people having to do like one workout program to be allowed, to participate in the group, they can do whatever they want. And I love that part of it. They can go to the gym. Where I'm from, it's small towns, there isn't fitness classes, but if they live in a bigger city, they can go to classes. So, I guess I don't have enough good stuff to say about Pruvit. I love it. It's fun again. And I can't wait to see where 2018 goes. So
Thank you, Heather. So cute. Oh my God, those eyes. Look at that.
Such a stinker.
Oh my God, he's adorable. Thank you. You're doing amazing. And I'm so excited to see what happens the next year for you as well. I mean, it's just crazy what's going on over here. So, okay, I'm going to pass it along to Jackie Briggs. Am I Biggs? I know your last name, but I'm like, I'm looking on my thing and it's like, wait, Briggs, that's not right. All right, Jackie, go ahead, take it. Well, Jackie, wait, first let me just say, Jackie's been with us for 2 months, but I've known her forever.
You can call me whatever you like. You've known me forever, that's right. I too came from Beachbody. I was one of their health coaches for 3.5 years. I worked on Ashley and Brittany's team. We kind of all worked together. We've known each other a while. And I hesitated. They jumped first. I was scared. I had the biggest fear. I'll be the first to admit that I stepped back while everybody else jumped first. I didn't know much about it. I was the one that said I felt it was too good to be true. So I researched. I spent 8 weeks researching everything I could. My husband spent 8 weeks researching. We got our hands on a 10-day. Then next thing you know, he gets his hands on a 10-day, and we never looked back. I don't know how long you guys have known me, but those that aren't my followers, I am a mom of 3. I had 3 repeat C-sections. My list goes on of why I started, but just the short version, I have epilepsy, RLS. I had chronic daily migraines, headaches, everything related to that neurologically. I had, I'm going to get teary-eyed, but we're going to keep it together. But I started this selfishly for me because, with our previous company, you had to force a routine to try to strive to get that feeling. And for a lot of people, it's hard to give up, to tell them to do 5 different things at once to change so that they can feel their best. Whereas trying this, it's completely different, and you start feeling your best first and everything else flows. So you get the option, like your whole schedule opens up with how you want to spend with that time and energy. As a business standpoint, I was going to wait till spring to even consider it. And my customers were the ones telling me and pushing me, telling me they needed something different. They wanted something different. Their medicals, getting hard to consist and restrict their diets with containers or tracking everything and trying to stay with exercise is just too much. Or those that can't exercise because their health isn't good enough yet for them to exercise and just not getting the progress they are with just their strict nutrition. So I started keto. Our group had already been coaching keto for almost a year. So I was already preaching it, but not practicing it for myself. And I had been on 4 different epilepsy medications since I was 8. And I still suffered from the headaches, the tremors, the seizures, all the different triggers. I'm 27 now. And so that's a long time of all these different pharmaceutical medications. And it wasn't until March of this year, of my comeback year, that I was even considered the keto diet as an approach with my new specialist in Alabama. I did a cross-country move from Illinois to Alabama with my kids about 2 years ago. That's when I really, started. That's when I met Ashley online, and that's when we started our business together. And I joined her team, and we just blew up. She's amazing. She's awesome. If you need somebody, if you think I'm positive, you just follow Ashley. If you need to pick me up, she's amazing. She's one of my closest friends online, and I wouldn't have made anywhere I have in my progress in my life, my family, without her. She truly is a blessing. But seeing that my customers needed something new, it pushed me to try it for myself. And anybody that's done a strict keto diet, it is extremely hard to maintain in a perfect world, especially if you have kids and a busy schedule. It's hard to track everything all the time. So there's extra slips get in of those carbs and protein. And next thing you know, you're out of ketosis after so long of trying. I needed something different. So I tried it. I joined the girls. I was like, okay, I'm in. I saved up enough. I sold enough baby stuff because at the time the business wasn't doing that good on the other side. It was just really hard. So I did it and it was amazing. The instant energy, the mental clarity, and the better sleep. Those that also don't know me, I have a chemical allergy, a pain med allergy, and I have all three of my kids who are 3 years apart have severe sleep apnea. My older two had to get the surgeries for their tonsils and adenoids removed, but by the time they were 3, my youngest was due for his surgery this month. For the last 3 months, he has been using therapeutic ketones, and he just got his recent sleep study. He is no longer diagnosed with severe sleep apnea. He's just a sweaty snorer. So he doesn't need the surgery anymore. Whereas if I didn't have the ketones and he wasn't already sleeping better, more days out of the week with it, his body would go through more stress at his smaller size at 2 for this intense surgery that my older two already went through. The sleep specialist was amazed, asking what the difference was. His pediatrician loves it. Everybody is just fully on board. So it's not only changing my life, I'm now off of all 4 medications for my epilepsy. I haven't had a full-blown seizure in a year. It's truly the most free I've felt in my entire life. And my fear was that it was too good to be true. And I'm telling you that just look past that. In order to experience how good it truly is, just feel your better self, because you're going to thank your future self for trusting now and believing us to just tell you just to take that step. Just try it out the way it's supposed to be. Follow, just use it and experience it, because no words can truly describe that feeling you get. Instead of forcing a routine every day to chase that dream and to chase that feeling of better, and just waking up and having that feeling of better every day. And what I've accomplished since then, in the 3.5 years that I was a coach, all I've wanted to do is to be a certified fitness instructor. 3.5 years, I chased a fitness class across 8 states and rescheduled 3 times. In the 2 months that I've been with Pruvit, I was able to successfully finish 1 class, schedule a second one, and now I'm traveling to the Epic Awards for Pruvit at the end of January. I have to say, this person that I am is more confident, but the feeling that I have that I started selfishly for myself spread to my kids, to my husband, and that feeling that we have is why I pursued to want to be better, and it's too good to hold on to. I feel like I need to share with everybody. So that's why I want to keep pursuing better and to keep screaming about it, because I'll just scream it till I turn blue of how amazing this product truly is, because it not only helped us, me, myself, but like I said, my little baby, he didn't have to do this big, scary surgery, and we're all sleeping amazing finally. If you have kids with sleep problems, you can just imagine, this was our 5th year of having a newborn sleep schedule. And for the first time, we're having full 6 hours of sleep at least, sometimes 8, but they feel like 10. So it truly is amazing. We were able to provide with my check, my 1 month's check, I'm going to start crying, but I was able to not only pay for rent, a few bills, and to take my whole family, which is really hard with small kids. They're 2, 3, or not 2, he just had birthday. They're 3, 4, and 5, but we were able to actually go out twice in the last month and have a family dinner that I didn't have to cook, and be able to help, to tip a waitress a little extra. You know what I'm saying? You get to help bless other people in more ways than one, just by taking one brave initial step forward. I went from struggling to make a paycheck to having a steady paycheck while staying home with my kids. And it's just an amazing feeling while feeling awesome to begin with. So I don't know, I'm going to start crying if I stay on longer. I don't know how much better this can get.
Okay, Jackie, thank you. Jackie is an example of someone who I have watched work really hard for a very long time and not see the payoff of it. And her coming over to this new company, all of that momentum that she built from all of that work that she put in over there from the other company, like follows you, all of those connections, all of that, everything, because a lot of people, and I know we're focusing in on a lot of people that are coming from other companies, but that is just because that's what's going on right now. There's a lot of people leaving other companies. But a lot of people are afraid to leave what they had because they worked so hard to get to where they were, even if they weren't very far. They worked a lot and long hours, and they took time away from their family too. They took so much time. Like, I can speak for myself. To build my other business, I took a lot of time from them. I don't regret what I did over there because it has built me into what I have over here. But it's scary to leave something like that after you do sacrifice a lot from that, what you were doing. So thank you, Jackie, for taking the step to move into this new little world we have here. And I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see what happens for you next year. So I'm not sure if Heather is on or not. I see her there, but I'm not sure. Oh, there you are. Heather Hooker is a all-star promoter, which is huge, guys. Like, if you want to compare this to apples to other companies, that's like being a 5-star diamond with Beachbody. So Heather Hooker is an all-star. She has been with us for 3 months. Okay, so she's been with us for 3 months, and she is Circle of Champions. So she earned the car, and I'm basically telling her whole story, but I will let her take it away before I like dive into everything. I'm just so excited for her. It's just unbelievable to watch this girl like take off and fly. So go ahead, Heather.
Yeah, it's been crazy. And you know, I think everybody has like an inner story, like something has to drive you to want to take ownership and start a business at zero and build it to, you know, whatever you want to build it to. Somebody, like, you don't just roll out of bed one day and say, I'm going to start a business at scratch. So we all have come through these like valleys. Okay. We've all come through these valleys. Pruvit is the pinnacle, like it's the peak. And I wrote something the other day and I shared it on my Facebook page, and I said, you know, all of those times that you get passed over, you get skipped over, you work hard and it just falls apart. All the times that you feel like you're being buried, sometimes you're actually being planted. And I know that everything in my past that has gone wrong, that has slipped out of my fingers, you know, when you feel like you are trying to hold on to something so tightly and it is just not working for you, sometimes all of that happens to direct you to something different. And so now that I'm where I am now, I can look back, you know, hindsight is 2020, like all of that stuff had to happen to lead me here. I feel super blessed to be a part of this team, to be affiliated with this company. It is like a gut feeling that you get whenever you try the 5 or the 10-day experience, when you have that entrepreneurship in your blood. It's just like a gut feeling. And you know, like, I've got to get in on this like today, like yesterday. If I could go back yesterday and get in on this, I would do it because it's happening. And, you know, if you watch this and you want to start a business, you want to join Pruvit and you're like, I'm going to do it next year, you've missed it. It's happening right now, today. And I really feel passionate about that. And that's one of the reasons why I like to share, because my coaches who are coming in right now, or my promoters who are coming in right now, they're seeing this massive success. Nobody on their Facebook feed knows what ketones are. When you're the first to market, you're the first to share. You know, people don't have an alternative. People can't go to anybody on the street corner and pick up ketones. Like, they have to ask you about it. They have to get it from you. So it's really incredible to watch your team grow and blossom and be rewarded for all of their work and effort. And that has been, it's one of the reasons why I left my previous company. And you know, it's incredible to see your people come in and be rewarded right away.
Okay, thanks, Heather. Heather is like, when she came, I was like so happy she came because I love Heather. Like, she is so sweet. And that's the thing, like, all of the girls on our team are like the sweetest. We have zero drama on our team. We have no one in here that is like negative. Everyone is super positive. We basically have like all of the best people that were coming over from that other company. They're over here. So, and that's the truth. It is like that. So, you know, I'm like so excited for you, Heather. I can't wait to see where you go next year. But all right, so before I get into the details on this business and what it is and how it works, I will just give you a little background of myself. And you guys, I know you guys are busy and you can feel free to hop off if you want to, or you can stay on, up to you, whatever you want to do. I don't want you to feel like you have to stay on though, to all the girls on the panel here. But so a little bit about who I am and where I came from. I think I introduced myself in the beginning. Did I? My name is Ashley. I was a elite 2017 coach with the company Beachbody. I was with them for 2.5 years and I built an incredible business, awesome team. I basically reached the top of where you can go. But my star diamond level was 6-star, if you're familiar with that company at all, which started going backwards. Like, and the reason it started going backwards is because people were not able to hold their rank in their business. And the business model over there was all based on the success and the ranks of the people below you. And that made it really hard because it was out of my control. So it was like, I felt like I always had to be like, I don't know, just making sure checking everyone's things and making sure everyone's business is where it should be. That's none of my business, you know, where someone else's business is. And that started really weighing on me and stressing me out. And it started driving me nuts. And when I started learning about Pruvit, for one thing, I am big into the ketogenic diet. I love that. The whole meal plan, not only for weight loss, but just your overall health in general, it's amazing. And I've always been like that for that. Like low carb, ketogenic was always the way for me. But when I was introduced to the Pruvit products, I tried it, I fell in love with it. And then I started looking into the business model side of it. I saw a lot of big people leaving the other company for Pruvit, and I wanted to know why. Why are they all leaving for this? And what I found out was the compensation plan with Pruvit is better than any other compensation plan out there. So I actually had the opportunity to take a look at this plan, compare it to the other plans. And I am not even joking you when I say that I have read that plan over 10 times before I decided to sign up. Before I made this move, it was really, I had to make sure that this was the right move, not just for me, but for everyone a part of this business with me, because I knew when I went somewhere that everyone would want to know what I'm doing. And so I had it weighed heavy on me. And also, I didn't want to lose my team. I didn't want to lose these relationships that I had with Brittany and all of the people that were a part of it with us, because that was a big part of my purpose, was my team and helping them build success in their life. So when we, as a team, we kind of decided together, like we were all talking about this together, and we were like, I think we should go. Like, I think we should make this move. I mean, the other company was going backwards, you know, and you can't keep working and feel like you're not working and moving forward. You're moving in the other direction. And I couldn't keep seeing people working really, really hard and earning like nothing, next to nothing. And that's what was happening over there. That was really difficult for me. So when we decided to come over to Pruvit, honestly, I was expecting a pay cut because I was an elite coach. I was earning great bonuses. I was doing really well over there. I mean, I worked really hard to get to that level and that point. But the unbelievable thing is, when I came over here, I did not take a pay cut. I actually took a pay increase. My first 3 months, I earned more than I did. My biggest paying month with Beachbody, I earned more in my first 3 weeks with this new company. And then it just kept rolling from there like ridiculous. So I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the compensation, because I know a lot of you are here because you want to know, what are people earning? What is this opportunity really? Well, I can tell you, from the new promoters that get started on our team who have never came from another opportunity, maybe don't even have a Facebook profile picture, like this is real, like don't even have less than like 100 friends over there. We have promoters who are earning $3,000 a month like that. And that is huge, because with my other company, if someone said, hey, I want to earn $1,000 a month, I would have told them, stick it out for 6 months and maybe you'll start earning $500 a month, maybe, if you work really, really, really hard. Now we have new people coming in and earning these high levels, like $3,000 a month is a lot. for someone brand new coming into a business, earning these bonuses, these incredible bonuses that Pruvit sets you up to basically earn. You can earn a full-time income right away when you get started as your brand new business. And they do this because they set you up for success and they're not paying a lot of people above you. You get paid on a specific number of levels, 11 levels deep. And so they're able to pay the people who are working their business the money that should be paid to the people that are working their business. And that's the big thing. So it's not like you sign up and, you know, you have to work for like the next 3 years really hard. And maybe then you're going to start seeing like a pretty good residual income. Not with Pruvit. With Pruvit, you can get started literally today. You can get going, launch your business. And if you want to earn a full-time income, like right now, you can earn a full-time income right now. And that income is going to continue growing. So long-term, let's talk long-term. All right. So I have been a promoter for, 3.5 months. And my business is a little different than the average person just because I did have a team when I came over here. But if you are watching this and you are an elite coach like I was, or if you were with the other companies, any company, doesn't matter, Beachbody or whoever, for a long time, and you're thinking about making a change, I just want to tell you this. For one thing, all that momentum you built over there is going to come with you over here. You're giving your team a better opportunity. I'm not trying to poach anyone or take anyone away from what they're doing. If you are happy with that company, by all means stay there, but why are you watching this video? Like seriously, why are you watching this? If you are happy with Beachbody, if you are happy with that, or if you're happy with what you're doing, you should not be here anyway watching this. And if you're watching this, there's a reason you're here, and this message is for you, that it's not scary over here. It's scary initially when you make a change, but if your business is going in the opposite direction and you want to believe what they're telling you, that it's just gonna pass and it's just prove it's a fad diet, a quick fix. You heard the stories from these girls today. This is not a quick fix. This is not about a quick fix. Of course, yeah, you get great results when you use the product, but you can use this product long term and it creates some like miracles. Look at Jackie and her epilepsy, you know, and the PCOS. Like there's a lot of things involved, a lot of working parts. It has nothing to do with weight loss. That's unbelievable. But as far as my business goes, so here's the thing. I have been a promoter for 3.5 months and I have earned, and I'm going to put the whatever income disclaimer because in their comments after this is posted, but I have earned $81,000 in 3.5 months with Pruvit. That's ridiculous, guys. Like that's insane. Not only that, in the most difficult time that you can for health and wellness, which is November and September, October, November, December, those are the worst times of any health and wellness company. Their business is always low then. And I earn that much, like that's a lot of money. And I'm just like, and it's not about the money. It's because I have so much purpose for what I do and I love what I do. But that is way more than I would have ever earned with Beachbody. Just to give you a comparison, my first 9 months of this year with Beachbody, I earned only $40,000. So, and I was working twice as much. I was trying to figure out all of this stuff I had to do to like train people to be successful in a business that you couldn't be successful in anymore. That's what it was like. It was like banging my head against the wall. Like, how can I help these people build success in their life with something that just you cannot move forward with? People are not rank advancing. People are not going up because the whole model is just flawed. In my opinion, this is my opinion. And again, if you love it over there and you're doing great, I'm sorry if I offend you. I really don't want to offend anyone. And this is not about bashing Beachbody. This is about showing you that if you're in a struggle right now, you're not alone. And we have all been through that. And it's amazing on this other side. So what's coming next year is just going to be ridiculous. It's going to be huge. So, okay, like this product, exogenous ketones, it's literally a packet that you pour into water, you shake it up, anyone can drink it. Every Wednesday, Pruvit goes live with the science. So if you want to go check out the Pruvit page just to watch a live video from the doctors, you can see how this product is literally legitimate and it's not a quick fix. And it's not just about weight loss. And honestly, it's not even a weight loss product, but weight loss is a side effect of drinking the exogenous ketones. So the product's unbelievable. Now, as a promoter, we are earned in different ways. So you rank advance based on all your volume below you. It does not matter what leg people are on. It does not matter if your promoters are rank advancing themselves. Your rank has nothing to do with someone else's rank over here. Your rank is just on volume. So let's say you are an amazing retailer and you're just not a very good recruiter into the business side. You don't have to be with Pruvit. And that's what's amazing. You can just be an amazing retailer and just take off just selling ketones, getting people set up on reaching their goals and fly with this. And you can go up in ranks and go to all of the ranks that you want to go. Of course, if you have a promoter sign up, it's going to help you because promoters do generate a lot of volume, but you don't have to have a promoter, and you don't have to worry about what's going on in your promoter's business to move up in those levels. So that's one big thing. The next thing is when I heard that 90% of the sales that the Pruvit sales are customer orders, not promoter orders, then I knew this business model was like legit, because that means there are people on this product that want to be on this product because they love the product, not because they sell the product. There's a big difference. If you look at other companies, it's very heavy on the promoter side than it is to the customer side, because a lot of people are basically just doing it because they sell it. And so our customers not only get started on this product, they stay on this product, they love it, and they refer their friends because the customers can earn free products. So I hear this a lot. People say, do you ever hear that it's too expensive? Not at all, because they can get it free if they want it free. They just have to find 2 other people that can afford it, and then their stuff is free. Every month with those same 2 people, they all just stay on their smart ship. It's good to go. It's free. You also, as a promoter, have the same benefit. You earn free product for yourself, but also for your experiences, just the same. When you have 2 customers, they take the average of the 2 highest customers. So you don't have to know all the ins and outs of this. I just want you guys I'm going to explain to you really quickly about what the experience pack is that you get and why you want to enroll with that. Right now it's 20% off. So what that means is that you can get a package which includes 10-day experiences for 20 people. And when I initially heard that I had to have like product, I was like, oh, no way. What I like about the other company is I don't need product. That's another big issue with that company, because having the product and selling 10-day experience gets someone started without they're not locked into any SmartShip program. They're not locked. It's easy for them to just say, oh, $60 or $80, depending on what you offer for your 10-day experience. Okay, where do I sign up? I want to try this. I want to do 10 days. And it gets people the product in their hands. They try it. They test it out. They find the flavor they love. When they go into order as a customer, they already know they love it. They already know which one they like, what they don't like. And then they stay on the product. So you don't have returns like you would have on the other end. And people fall in love with it within 10 days. You can get results in 10 days. And so that's huge. So that part of the business model. So when you get your experience pack, you have enough for 20 people. And I'm telling you guys, you will sell out of those like you wouldn't believe, especially with the new year here, especially in January. I know December was a little slower month for experience sales just because it's December and it's Christmas and it's just like, that's just what it is. But January is going to be ridiculous on another level, and you can expect to sell those out really, really fast. So I'm going to break it down for you, the cost. So you get 20% off, right? You get those 20 experiences. So normally it's $928 for that package. And normally it's a really good price because you get the 20 experiences, which you sell for $60 each. It's basically just a base experience that everyone starts out with. And you earn $1,200 on that, which is $272 that you earn on top of that as your net income, okay? After your expense of that, you charge people shipping, and that's it. So they pay for their shipping, you send it out to them, use PayPal, it's really super simple. That's normally, but right now, because you have 20% off, then you save $185, so it comes down to $742 for this package. And what you're going to make on that is almost $500. So you're going to earn a lot off of the sales of that initial kit that you're selling. So you're going to make money really quickly just from the sales of your experiences. And then what happens is you build that momentum. So all of these people that are drinking their experiences, when they're done that, they then turn into customers, and they know what they want and they love it. So that's where this is totally different, because what you're doing is you're building momentum and you're earning on that momentum right away. But with this sale, it's ridiculous. Plus, coming into the new year is just like, I'm telling you guys, it's just ridiculous, a ridiculous price. So what you get with that experience pack, you get 4 boxes of the Maui Max, which is 80 individual servings of the Maui Max, Maui Punch. And then chocolate swirl, which is our OS, you get 2 boxes of that. So it's 60 individual packets of that. Orange Dream 60, 2 boxes as well. Okay, so you split those up into 10-day experiences. We have this all laid out for you. We have directions on how to do it. We even have templates for you to literally put your links in from PayPal Me. It's a PayPal Me, it's called. It's free. And then when someone asks for information, you just send them that link and they can order right there. It comes right into your PayPal. PayPal has all the information, their address, everything. You ship it out to them and you're good to go. So I recommend, though, if you're getting started as a new promoter with that initial kit, I recommend with the sale that you also pick up raspberry lemonade, chocolate cacao, which is another Max flavor, and then the keto cream. That's totally optional, but if you have the money to do it, I would totally do it, because you're getting a really low price on that. And then you can offer more flavors in your experience. Like, you can throw in other flavors, because when you do that, maybe someone likes raspberry lemonade more than the Maui Punch. You know what I mean? So it's going to help your customers experienced people turn into customers maybe a little bit better. So that's what I would do personally if I was you, but it's up to you. Next thing is the business, the cost to have your business. It's only $37 for the entire year. So there are no monthly fees. There's no requirements. You don't have to have Smart Ship or anything like that. What you want Smart Ship if you want to get that free product, because like I said, your product is free as well. So there really is no excess cost to you. I can tell you from my other company, I spent a lot of money just on my own product and my product, and then my husband's account and his product, like all of that. I spent a lot of money, and a lot of money felt like it was just like going down the drain. With this, yes, there's initial upfront cost that you have to, but well, you don't have to. You could just sign up for $37. But the experience pack, when you sign up with the experience pack, you get some benefits that you don't get if you just enrolled as a promoter without it. So we have this thing called a Go Challenge. You actually have 14 days before you have to hit go on your business. So from the time you sign up as a promoter, buy your experience pack, you have 14 days. Really, from the time you sign up as a promoter, you have 14 days in any of that time before you hit go, before you need that experience pack to get the extra benefits. So what those benefits are, when you buy an experience pack before hitting go, which that's the $742 package, what happens is you get to earn at rank 5 the entire first year. Now, you probably don't understand what this means, but what that means is, and this is how Pruvit is able to pay you literally as if you've been working for a year right away up at the beginning, because rank 5 earning, like, we're paid on our different ranks, and it takes people like a year to start reaching rank 5. A lot of people it takes sooner, but let's just talk about like just the average person who has no experience with network marketing coming in. Pruvit said, okay, it's going to take someone a year to start earning like a good residual income. So why don't we pay them on what it would take them after a year, pay them now on that. So you get that higher earning your first year. And by the time you get through that year, you're going to be at that rank anywhere above, right? So you're not going to need to worry about that. But that's a huge benefit for someone just getting started. And that's why the earnings are so great. And it continues on. It's not just you earn a lot in the beginning and then you don't earn in the end. No, you earn it. Like the amount of different bonuses we have are just ridiculous. And there's new bonuses that unlock as you progress and go through your business. So, plus then you get 40% commission on the purchases of any promoters that sign up with you your first 30 days. So normally that's 20%. So you are going to get 40% on all of those orders that they place that entire 30 days. So if you are signing up and you have like maybe 5 people that want to sign up as a promoter with you, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. If you don't, it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But that's a huge bump to your initial income by getting that experience pack when you sign up. So you want to, and then your bonuses. So Pruvit gives you 30 days from the time you hit go. So let's say you buy your package today, but you're not ready to start your business. It's going to take you some time to like move things over, to shift, to start this whole thing. You're going to get your experiences in the mail, and then you have 30 days, or from the time you get your experiences, you have 14 days to then hit go. And from that point, you have 30 days to reach both bonuses. If you miss these bonuses, it's not a big deal. You just miss the income that you get from those bonuses. But the first bonus, the pro bonus, when you have 1,000 in volume, you're going to earn a $250 bonus. When you have 2,000 in volume, you get a $500 bonus. So you have $750 your first month from the time you hit go on your business that you can earn pretty easily, because with this, earning 2,000 in volume, which every product that is purchased is connected to volume. And so it's not hard, it's not difficult to really reach those levels. And that's why you can see that a lot of people get to those levels fairly quickly, because it's not that high of a bar, and you definitely can do it. And it's just another way that Pruvit helps you get going and start taking off really quickly, and then initially in your business. So that's that. Brittany, did I miss anything you want to add? No?
I don't think so. I think you pretty much covered everything. In the chat, on the live, or in the comments, in the beginning, the only thing that I really caught was people were a little bit worried about forking out the money for the experience package. And I'll just tell you guys about my experience, which I know like it's pretty much the same thing for a lot of the other girls. It's scary, I guess, you know, if you think about, oh my gosh, I'm about to pay almost $800 for something, but don't look at it as debt. Like, definitely look at it as an investment. I didn't have the money in my bank account to just throw that much on there. So I put it on my credit card, and I sold all of my product before it hit my door. So it was like 3 days, maybe 4, I don't know, but it was already sold before I got it in. So when I got in my experience package box, I just packaged them up and I sent them to the post office. So don't feel like pressured that like, oh my God, I can't do it, I don't have that much money. You have to look at it as an investment. It may take you 3 or 4 days to sell them. It may take you a month to go through all of them, but they're going to sell because people want the product. And worst comes to worst, like I tell my promoters this all the time. It's never happened to any of my promoters, but I let them know, if you get the experience package, you're not going to be stuck with the product, because we as promoters run out like crazy. So you're getting it on sale, right? With it being 20% off. So let's say you have it 4, 5, 6 weeks and you don't sell it, which I don't see happening. But let's just say that does happen. All you have to do is put it in our group chat, in our team chat, and then, you know, just say, these are the flavors I have. This is how much it costs me each packet. Who wants it? It'll be sold within hours. I can guarantee you, because we're always running out and there's not always a sale. So if you're getting it on sale, if you sell it at that sale price, then, you know, we'll definitely get it from you. So don't feel like you're going to be locked into this. And it is scary, you know, like when I told my husband about it, he flipped, you know, he was like, no, that's way too much. And I just said, okay. And I put it on my card anyway, you know, like you have to do what you have to do. But it's 100% going to be worth it. I promise you. Another thing that girls were saying was they were kind of just worried because they've never worked for like direct sales before. I think it's like 3 or 4 promoters that I have. I think it's like 4 promoters. They've never worked at home at all for any other direct sales company, and they are doing amazing. And you guys can't look at it, like, don't compare yourself to me, to Ashley, to Heather, to anyone else like that talk today. Don't compare us, you know, to you, because we all have a different following. But I mean, I have promoters who have less than 300 friends and they're doing great on Facebook. The thing is, like, once people get their hands on the product, they tell their family, they tell their friends, they tell their neighbors. Nobody knows any other Pruvit promoter. So they're going to come to you. Like people are going to be referred, back to you all the time. And then of course, we can show you, we can teach you like how to grow your business on Facebook, how to grow your business on Instagram. It's honestly very simple. Like maybe it doesn't seem that simple, but it's really, really that simple. And it's not time consuming. So don't let those two things scare you, because if you let that hold you back, it's going to hurt you. If you just go for it and just, suck it up, I promise you, you buy it today, tomorrow morning, you'll wake up happy about it. You might be a little nervous for the rest of the day, but it's definitely going to be worth it. I mean, it's an investment in your future. And like I said, you're not going to be stuck with the product. So I think those were the only two things. Everything else, Ashley, I think is good.
Okay, thanks, Brittany. And yeah, I mean, so there are also, we have this launch group, it's called, and whoever shared this video with you, ask them to get into that launch group. And we have so much more information there for you. We have information in the file section there. But when you sign up as a promoter, like, okay, so we have, I know I wrote it down here. Okay, so we actually have 42 new promoters in December alone that have joined our team, which is amazing. Like that's a huge number of people coming in to our team. And so we have set up for you a group where we provide tons of training for you, and we have all of these tools, because that's a big thing. Our focus is to help you build success in your life. Like that is our focus. Like we are not trying to figure out how to make ourselves successful. We realize that our success will come if you guys are all successful. So we spend so much time and energy and effort in creating systems for you to make it duplicatable. Like Erica was saying, we have all of these images. Anytime a sale pops up, we post ideas for you, images for you to use. We try to make it as easy for you as it possibly can be. And I don't know, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's just been amazing since I came over here. I'm so thankful, and I'm just grateful for where this is going and what's coming. I can tell you, I'm going to be going to Epic in January with a bunch of the other girls on this team, and they're going to be rolling out some stuff that's coming in 2018. And from what I've heard of what is coming in 2018 is insane. Like you guys, this is stuff that no one else is doing, no one else is creating. They've been working on for over 3 years, and what's coming is going to be really big. So when you get started with this company, we've got some innovative stuff getting launched. And the keto diet is like, it's extremely popular because it has been accepted by the medical community, and that's not going anywhere. You're going to see that only get better and better, because all of the research and studies show how beneficial the ketogenic diet is for you. And this product is literally like, you don't have to follow keto to be drinking the ketones, but when you do it together, it works really, really well together. And so you're only going to be seeing that taking off. I think the keto was like one of the top Google searches in 2017, because it's literally just something that is exploding. And so you're going to be at the beginning of this momentum that is just going to take off. So whether you are brand new and have never done this before, this opportunity is great for you. If you're coming from another company, if you have an established team, this is an awesome opportunity, not just for you, but for you to actually see your team having success in their life. And that's an unbelievable thing to bring to someone. And there is no one that came up to this team from another company that regrets it. Not a single person. And everyone's income has increased from over there. I have not seen a single person come from another company and say that they are making less now. No one makes less. Everyone out earns what they were earning over there right away. And so that's really exciting, right? And it definitely helps us explain to you something that is just really cool coming, launching something like this. But anyway, and I also wanted to mention the time investment involved in this business is way, 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 way less than you would need from another company, because you don't have to be posting all day long. You don't have to live in Facebook. You don't have to be trying to stand out amongst all of these other people at all. Like you are it. You are it. You get started and you have this huge, whatever, just your regular people that they see what you're doing, You post about your results, and they're going to flock to you. They're going to want to try it. So thanks, guys, for being on this call, and feel free to ask any questions if you're watching this back later. So excited. I mean, next year it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be crazy. And, you know, congratulations to all the new promoters that got started. If you're getting started today, like, or this weekend, because this sale ends on Sunday. So I wanted to mention that. It ends on Sunday. So if you need to talk to your husband, grab his credit card and just talk to him later. No. You know, if you have to talk to him about it. I will tell you that my husband was like really open to this. Absurdly, you know, at first he was like, what, you're leaving that company, you work so hard. But then when I told him about what I was doing with this business, he was like on board with it, and he was not on board with the other company at all. So I will say that it is an easier conversation to have with them. Feel free to message me. If you're ready to get started as a promoter, contact the person who shared this video. So if you saw this video shared on someone's wall, that's a promoter on this team, and contact them. They'll give you their referral link to get your experience pack. You'll sign up as a promoter. You're going to get all of the same tools as if you signed up with Brittany or me or someone else over here, because we create everything for everyone. So it doesn't matter who you enroll with on this team. You're going to be a part of it all with us. And we really are like a really big family. And I'm just looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting you and seeing what you can do with this business. It's exciting. And that's pretty much it. So thanks, guys, for being a part of this. Bye.